Okay, guys, Matt Durbin here with the Matt Durbin team at eXp Realty. Today, we want to take a look at Washington County. We want to take a look at their housing supply. We're gonna take a quarterly approach. We're gonna look at 2016 up until 2019, and we're gonna take a look at what the Washington County, PA numbers look like for the housing market as a whole. So let me pull up my graph here. So as you can see here, the median sale price for Washington County is up 17%. Obviously, that's a good number. That's pretty steady growth. It's a little bit above average, all in all, but it's something that we're definitely happy about. It's good to see. And at the end of this, I want to take you through a couple of different school districts too. I wanted to mention that are really they've got some crazy numbers that I want you to look at: Peters Township, Canon Mac, and Trinity and McGuffey. So as we continue to look at Washington County as a whole, you can see here the median sale price is up 17%. So that's very strong. Median for sale versus median sold, we're looking at about a 3% increase in the for sale price that we're asking, but the sold price is getting way more than we were asking in 2016. So in 2016, you were asking 175 for your property, and you were only getting 158 for it. Now you're asking 179.9, and you're getting close to 185, which is kind of a crazy number to look at. We'll see more a little bit later how like a Peters Township could be driving that number way up. So the number of sold properties is up 12% all in all, quarter to quarter, 2016 versus 2019. And the big number here that we want to look at is under contract properties by quarter. So that is actually up 21% from 2016. So there are buyers out there. There are people buying properties, and there are properties going under contract. So fourth quarter did see an increase, and you can see kind of the trend as it continues to go up there. New properties by quarter, it's pretty flat. So there's about the same number of properties that came on the market in the fourth quarter of 2016 versus 2019. The big one, though, as we can see, housing supply, all in all, is still down 31%. So Washington County in 2016 had nearly 2,200 homes for sale, and now we're looking at 2019. We're only at 1,500 available homes for sale on the market. So Washington County is a tough county because obviously there are different factors that play into it. There are different kind of demographics and price points and things like that. So I picked apart a few of those. I want to take a look at the first one here. Peters Township has a crazy number. So Peters Township, if you're looking at the number of properties for sale right now on the market in Peters Township, it is down 43%. That is a huge number. So if you're listing your home in Peters Township, most likely you're getting activity because there's just limited inventory on the market right now. We'll take a quick look at a few other factors. Obviously, supply and demand. If your supply is down 43% and the demand is up 19%, you're going to have an inventory problem here eventually in the future. And that's why the average days on market is way down. And I'm sure you'll see the median sale price continue to rise. You got low inventory, you got huge demand. Prices are going to continue to go up unless something crazy happens here, which we're kind of seeing in our market. The next one I want to look at is Canon Mac. So this almost has a kind of a different look than a Peters Township. So fourth quarter 2016 versus fourth quarter 2019, the number of new properties that came on the market is actually up 32%. So we saw more inventory come to the market this fourth quarter than we did back in 2016. You might look at new construction. You might look at some certain factors like that where there's a little bit more supply coming into the market. All in all, still, the number of for sale properties is down 33%. But to see a big jump like that where there's a lot more inventory just kind of pouring into the market in the fourth quarter, which is historically a tougher quarter, and there's typically lower inventory. So if you're a seller in the fourth quarter, your home might move a little bit quicker than than maybe you would expect. Again, though, supply and demand, same trend, down 33%, up 17% as far as the number of homes that were sold. And then one more I wanted to look at really quick is Trinity and McGuffey. Just wanted to combine those bigger school districts. This number is crazy. So the number of properties that went under contract in the fourth quarter in 2019 is up 88% from where it was at in 2016. So you look at 50, now we get to 65, now we're almost to 80, now we're up almost to 94. You can see that fourth quarter trend is just continuing to go up. So maybe, maybe buyers are kind of moving into those markets. It's something that we'll continue to watch. The median sale price is up 21%, so that makes sense. There's more buyers going into that market. There's a little bit more demand, and sale price is up. And I want to jump back to Canon Mac too. I forgot to show. So the other thing I want to look at Canon Mac is the median sold price is up 12%, but overall this is pretty flat for Canon Mac. So Canon Mac school district, you just haven't seen those huge increases in sale price like you've seen in a lot of different areas. You see in Peters, you see in the county as a whole, you've seen in Allegheny County. So the median sale price up 12% over 3 years, which is about a 4% per year average, which, historically Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh metro area, you're at like a 3 to 4% average historically. So it's not like a crazy number. It's not something that is following the trend of what all of the other market areas in our market are seeing right now. So thanks again for staying with me. I know that was a long one, but if there's any questions, if you want to see what your market looks like in specific school district area, residential, you want to look at commercial, you want to look at any market reports, reach out to us anytime and we can get you that specific data. And as always, if you're thinking about selling, thinking about buying, give us a shout. Thanks again.